morning, my friends. Today we have entered the fifth Sunday in Lent. These are very strange times for all of us, staying in our own spaces, and this is our space. Please join us in worship as we welcome Johan, Aaron, and Geetha today.
We worship an incomparable, unchangeable, and amazing God. Let us now sing Indescribable by Chris Tomlin. From the highest of heights to the depths of the sea, creation's revealing your majesty. From the colors of fall to the fragrance of spring, every creature unique in the song that it sings, all exclaiming, indescribable, uncontainable. You place the stars in the sky and you know them by name. You are amazing, God. All powerful, untamable, awestruck we fall to our knees as we humbly proclaim, you are amazing, God. Who has told every lightning bolt where it could go, or seen heavenly storehouses laden with snow? Who imagined the sun and gives source to its light, yet conceals it to bring us the coolness of night? None can fathom, indescribable, uncontainable. You place the stars in the sky and you know them by name. You are amazing, God. All powerful, untamable, awestruck we fall to our knees as we humbly proclaim, you are amazing, God. Incomparable, unchangeable, you see the depths of my heart and you love me the same. You are amazing, God. You are amazing, God.
In today's gospel, Jesus reveals his power over death by raising Lazarus from the dead. The prophet Ezekiel prophesies God breathing new life into dry bones. To those in exile or living the shadows of death, these stories proclaim God's promise of resurrection. When Jesus encounters Mary weeping, he is disturbed in spirit. This image of spirit carries across the three readings of this day. For many people, death is an alien force. It lies so far outside of our comprehension and experience of life that it is hard to see it as anything other than an evil force lurking and ready to devour us. Even death is held within the divine. God tells Ezekiel to prophesy, saying, I am opening your graves. I will raise you up from your graves. My people and I will bring you to Israel's fertile land. For God to be able to open up graves and restore life indicates that life and death are both within God's dominion. God's love flows through all things, including life and death, because all things are held together within the divine. I once felt like Mary for my mother back in 1981. Deep in my heart, I was telling God, just like Mary did, Lord, if you had been here right now, my mother would not have died. However, times have changed. Here are many of those who are struggling to understand where God is just now. They're asking questions like, why isn't death obliterated? And if God rules over death, why does death still wield so much power? Death may indeed appear to be something utterly different from the divine life, but it remains an aspect of the vastness of divinity. Despair and anxiety are sometimes almost too much to bear in the deep of night. We are haunted by our failures, embarrassed by our cowardice, and crushed by our loved ones' deaths. Right now, we remind ourselves of all those deaths so rapidly happening all across the globe. Many are feeling it that way. We restlessly pace back and forth as others sleep, desperately uttering like the psalmist, I wait for you, O Lord. My soul waits. In your word is my hope. We have all been to the valley of bones, to the tomb. But then, what a gift to know that by the grace of God, the stone will be rolled away. The bones will live, and we shall live forever. Oh yes, and we shall sing once again, Hallelujah, because of Christ. Amen.
number 656, She Comes Sailing on the Wind.
Comes sailing on the wind, her wings flashing in the sun. On a journey just begun, she flies on. And in the passage of her flight, her song rings out through the night. Full of laughter, full of light, she flies on. Silent waters rocking on the mountain of her birth, like an empty cradle waiting to be filled. And from the heart of God, the Spirit moved upon the earth, like a mother breathing life into a child. Many were the dreamers whose eyes were given sight when the Spirit filled their dreams with life and form. Deserts turned to gardens, broken hearts found new delight, and then down the ages sailed she through them on. She comes sailing on the wind, her wings flashing in the sun. On a journey just begun, she flies on. And in the passage of her flight, her song rings out through the night. Full of laughter, full of light, she flies on. Gentle girl in Galilee, a gentle breeze she came, heard her whisper softly calling in the dark. The promise of a shine, a peace whose reign would never end. Mary sang the Spirit's song within her heart. Flying to the river, she waited circling high, above the child now grown so full of grace. As he rose up from the water, she swept out from the sky, and she carried him away in her embrace. She comes sailing on the wind, her wings flashing in the sun. On a journey just begun, she flies on. And in the passage of her flight, her song rings out through the night. Full of laughter, full of light, she flies on. Long through the early darkness that fell upon the world, after dawn returned in flames of rising sun. The Spirit touched the earth again, again her wings unfurled, bringing life in wind and fire as she flew on. She comes sailing on the wind, her wings flashing in the sun.